Let's jump to this story we got from CNBC, and it's, both sad and funny at the same time. Resumes including they, them pronouns are more likely to be overlooked, new report finds. Well, gee, I'm so shocked. Inclusivity shouldn't just be present in the workplace. It should be practiced during the hiring process. But unfortunately, non-binary job seekers are facing clear biases during their job search. According to a new report from business.com, a business resource platform, over 80% of non-binary people believe that identifying as non-binary would hurt their job search. Similarly, 51% believe their gender identity has affected their workplace experience very or somewhat negatively. I gotta make a point. If you wrote down on your resume that you identify as a globadoop, right? Globadoop. They're not gonna hire you. They're gonna. I don't know what this is. This is weird. And they're gonna say have a nice day.
This is giving me Dwight.
They don't hire globadoops here.
My point is this. No, we do actually. But my point is, if an employer looks at a resume and they're like, "What the does that mean?" They're not going to hire you because they'll be like, "I have no idea what this is."
Right. Yeah, they'll put it to the back of the pile immediately.
They're going to say, "Look, man, I don't know what you're talking about."
At first,
they, them, like, what is this? Non-binary is a made-up thing in the past several years. No one even understands.
I know that gender and sex are different, and sexuality is different than sex. You can be male, you can have a sexuality that's I like guys or girls, but like, there's the reason that jobs don't ask for your sexual preference when you're signing up. Because you don't want to be discriminated against.
Why
so don't offer it.
Like literally, if you hire, like you are hiring a lawsuit. You are hiring an HR problem if you hire someone.
No, but do these resumes go to a separate pile that then get sent to HR? So when they're like, I need a diversity hire, they got their stack right there?
Not if you're smart.
No, I'm not saying it's a smart tactic. I'm just saying that's what they need to do to diversity hire.
I mean, maybe. I think that you can probably achieve diversity hires without going for because the thing is, if you hire someone that has she, her, or he, him pronouns, right? You're probably going to get a person that is just looking to go to work and do their job and looking to just live their life however they want. If you hire someone whose pronouns are zer, zim, you're hiring someone that's going to make your job a living hell. They're going to ruin your workplace. They're going to come in and they're going to bring their ideology along with them. And every business is going to be like, it is way easier to avoid people that use neo pronouns or they, them pronouns and just hire people that use she and her and he and him. You may end up with trans people, and that's fine, because they're just normal trans people that are just looking to live their lives, not politically queer people that are activists that are looking to ruin your company.
That's a good point. I think in general that's probably true. There are probably, I'm sure, instances where someone would have Z-Zer and they're totally cool. But I think when you got to make huge decisions about thousands of people, you don't have time to go person by person. You've got to make split-second decisions and stuff.
Are people really putting their pronouns? Like, is this a normal thing? Because I'm looking at templates right now, and even like the big websites aren't saying that you should be putting your pronouns in your...
This is probably an outlier, and that's the reason it got such attention, because it's like,
I have one word of business advice for people, and this is key to know your audience. So the only place where pronouns in your resume might help is, I don't know, Media Matters or the ACLU or CNN. But if you're applying somewhere else, then it probably wouldn't be the best idea. You always have to tailor your resume a little bit to the job you want. So if it is a leftist organization, they probably would like the they, them, or the pronouns in the resume. But otherwise, probably your best bet to not put it in.